Hey guys, so today I wanted to go over something a little bit different. So I wanted to look at a bit more of a narrative kind of point of view on the game rather than the more competitive that I've been looking at recently. So as I said in a video about a week ago, I've been looking at completely repainting my Harlequins. I've got a new lore for them. I've sort of created a few fluffy rules, that sort of thing. So I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys and see what you think. You know, I think for me, one of my favorite aspects of the game is kind of creating your own storyline within the universe that we all love so much. And on top of that, I like making rules. You know, GW, get a hold of me. I'll write your next codex for you if you like. Well, depending on whether or not you guys think I'm actually good enough for it. So let's have a quick look. So this is the Mask of the Fractured Way. So I have done this kind of colour scheme. Excuse the bases, I'm still waiting for the paints, which is sort of this fiery red to yellow, this more muted colours, and then sort of light blue highlights. And that's kind of, I'm much happier with it. I wasn't really keen on my old scheme after a while, just looking at it for a while, I was like, it's just, there's something missing, it's just not what I want. So okay, what I tried to do with the lore is to try and create something that is just a bit different from what all of the other masks do. I've read through all of the lore in the codex a few times, and I don't think there's anything that would consider to be similar or the same. So okay, this mask was formed with the emergence of the Great Rift, and as such is one of the most recently formed. More than any other of their kin, they are wholly nomadic, and it is said that no one of their members has ever set foot in the same place twice. Each performance is unique, drawing on their experience and recent events more than the heroes of old, and is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for the spectators. A particularly covetous Archon was said to be so enraptured with the sole performance in Vet's court that he has dedicated his life to searching for the wandering troop, but to no avail. It is said that their wandering nature is reminiscent of a great hunt in which Kurnos, in a rage, sought to punish Kigorak for his fickle nature. But every time he caught sight of his quarry, the laughing god appeared to be further away than ever. The exact nature of the mask's task is unclear, as is their role in bringing about the final act. But it has been noted that wherever they tread, items of arcane power and importance simply vanish, often along with many Eldari who have displayed enough passion for the performance. So it's kind of the idea they're meant to be solely nomadic. It draws a little bit on my own life experience, as you guys have sort of maybe noticed over the time that I've been doing this channel. I've been in 3 different countries already. I like to move around, I like to travel, I like to see new places and experience new cultures, and so I kind of wanted my mask to reflect a little bit of me as well in that respect. So I've got a few names for some of the characters. Still working on the mask as a whole and the lore, and there will probably be more added. But my main Shadowseer, this guy, is called the Step That Guides the Way. I've got 3 troop masters named so far: the Last Leaf Falling, the Path Untrodden, and the Wandering Prince. And I've got 2 Death Jesters, the Huntsman's Arrow and the Echo of the Footfall. And the last but not least, my Solitaire, who I'm working on here, is called the Thrill of the Hunt. So I created a few custom rules for narrative games, any situation in which someone would be willing to play it. Obviously I'm hoping for build your own mask traits with the White Dwarf, which would be really cool. Hopefully there'll be something there that would fit these guys, but I just wanted to make my own because I enjoy it. So their trait is Eternal Wanderers. Makes sense. You add 3 inches to the movement characteristic of infantry units with this trait. Specifically infantry, because if we had Skyweavers and Starweavers with it, I think it would be a little bit much. But also just because, to sort of go on that nomadic nature, they're used to, treading around, going from place to place to place to place to place, and like that 3-inch movement I think would sort of demonstrate that. The stratagem I used, I wanted to kind of show that little storyline that I put in there with Kigorak kind of trying to get away from Kurnos. So I thought, this. The Trickster's Flight, 1 CP, which I think is about right. Maybe 2, let me know. Use this stratagem when an enemy unit declares a charge against a Fractured Way character. Before resolving that charge and before your opponent rolls the charge distance, you may immediately move that character up to d3 inches. I thought it'd be quite fun. It's like, you know, him sort of trying to get away. In game, I think it would be useful for things like, you know, grabbing an objective or just getting out of charge range, like with a single character. But I don't think it would be like broken. But I guess it could be abused, but I don't think it's that bad, you know. Particularly with a d3 with a random movement, like could move just 1 inch in a direction, but could move 3 inches in a direction. I don't know, let me know what you think. But also, like, every mask has one kind of weakness as well, so I feel like that's my weakest point, or one of my weakest points. Okay, my warlord trait would be Relic Seeker, to talk about that last bit at the end. At the beginning of the battle, for every relic in your opponent's army, this warlord gains +1 attack and +1 strength. In addition, in the charge phase, when declaring a charge against an enemy model bearing a relic, re-roll failed charge rolls with this warlord. Again, you know, I mean, it's kind of more about forcing your opponent to make decisions, I guess, in gameplay, but actually it's meant to be just to do with the fluff, you know, that, you know, your warlord would be like, oh, shiny, I want that. So that's the thing that he'd be going for. Because, you know, that's part of the mask as well, is that they're trying to collect different items of arcane power to help with the final act. And the relic that I went for was the Spear of Kurnos. I thought it'd be really fun just to model, you know, one sort of huntsman style Harlequin to represent Kurnos. I'm thinking of using the Nomadic Prince, or the Nomad Prince even from AOS, and just, you know, keeping that spear or maybe even changing it. But yeah, I put that it replaces the bearer's shuriken pistol and Harlequin's blade. So I kind of thought it would be fun just because it would be nice to model him with just the spear, because why would he need anything else? And also just because I didn't want to replace something that already has a relic. Plus, yeah, I know they're useless, they would keep him cheap, but, you know, bear with me on this one. So melee, it would be strength +1, AP -2, and flat 2 damage, and ranged it would be 12 inches, assault 1, strength 6, AP -2, and D2, damage 2. The abilities are you re-roll failed hit rolls when targeting a character. So again, it's meant to be fluffy. If you think it's too strong, or you think I should be replacing, I don't know, a power sword and a shuriken pistol, whatever it is, you know, let me know in the comments down below. It's kind of fair enough. This is just kind of what I've come up with, what I think would be balanced, what I think would be fun, what I think sort of fits my theme and my fluff, etc., etc. It's not like I'm going to have that many games where I get to use them, but I just wanted to make it because I find it a lot of fun just to kind of think about these sort of things, like what rules you want to do, like what the storyline is behind your particular army, that sort of thing. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know as well what you're working on. I am still doing a lore competition as well, so I've had a couple of comments on the video that I announced it in, but just to announce it again, if you want to like send me your lore, your independent lore, I will read it out on the channel, the one that I find best. I've had 2 entries so far, a little bit on the short side, and I'm hoping to kind of really get, like, you know, some of that input from you guys as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you want me to read yours out. Right, thank you very much. That's all from me. Bit of a weird one today, but that's how it is. I'll see you all for the next video. Bye for now.